This is Scott coming to you from Comic Book Hangover once again with another Marvelous box video. This one's going to be done a little bit differently. I'm a bit under the weather, so I'm going to be a little off camera. Actually, I'm going to be totally off camera this time. Then my usual camera person is out of town at the moment, so I figured I'd just go ahead and get this out of the way because this is one of these videos I really enjoy doing, and it's been a while since I've done anything comic book related. A while since I've done anything on this video. So, Marvelous Box. It's a quarterly blind box subscription, meaning you get it 4 times a year. The total cost of it is it's $30, $25 for the box plus $5 shipping and handling. And you get one of these wonderful little boxes. This time I'm going to actually kind of show you what it looks like inside there. And you get a collection of Marvel trade paperbacks. Once in a while you get a hardcover. You get graphic novels. It's all kinds of cool stuff. It's all just Marvel related. So if you're a Marvel fan, this is definitely something you want to look into getting. I've been very, very happy with it. Even if there's a book in there that I'm not interested in, I will still read it, and more often than not, it ends up being something that I'm surprisingly was entertained with. So even if you get something that you don't like, you can still check it out. It's basically reading free comic books, so it's a good idea. I can't recommend this thing enough, and I always look forward to it when there's a new one coming out. So $25, $5 shipping and handling. I'll put the contact information and all that sort of stuff in the description below. So let's get into it. Marvelous Box. So this is what it looks like. This lovely little box here. So opening up. First thing, we've got Fantastic Four. This is actually this Ultimate Collection. Okay, so this was Fantastic Four number 60 through 66 plus Avengers number 400. I'm not sure why that's in there. Oh, okay. Ringo's first Marvel work. This one here, this actually is kind of cool. When I started collecting comic books or collecting Fantastic Four forever ago, it seems like it was with issue 60, which is the first one in this collection, that one right there, and it was because it was a 9-cent issue. So I figured, what the heck, why not? And I've been looking for a book that I sort of figured would not get canceled anytime soon, and I liked having books with longevity. So this is cool because this is one of my favorite runs of the Fantastic Four. One of my top 5 favorite runs is this one right here, mainly because it's the first one that I really got into. So that's really awesome. So the cover price on this one is $24.99. So basically, outside of shipping and handling, the box is already paid for itself. Let's see what's next. War Games Iron Man Epic Collection. So these are sort of like essentials, but they're in color, not as thick, and they're kind of done out of order. So this is volume 16. This might have been the first one they released. They don't do volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. They put them in whatever kind of random order, and they just collect essentially just storylines and anything pertaining to that storyline with a specific character, usually within a specific run. So Iron Man, this would be Armor Wars 2. John Romita Jr. on the art. So this is basically one of those books that I may not have ever checked it out, but having an opportunity to read it in this sort of a situation, I'm definitely going to check it out. I got another Epic Collection in my last one. It was a Captain America. Again, not something that I would have normally checked out, but I ended up getting it in my Marvelous box. I read it, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun book, a really good read. It's nice to read these books and these characters in their true form back before all the movie nonsense started. So this is definitely a winner here. Next up, oh yeah, cover price for this one is $39.99. It's a $40 book right there. This box is already paid for. So next up is going to be Thunderbolts Classic, Volume 1. This will be collecting probably the first appearance of the Thunderbolts, and yeah, they're the first 5 issues of their series, and the -1 issue, and an annual, a couple of other books as well. Thunderbolts were his team of superheroes that showed up and ended up being villains. I never really got too much into them, but this is 90s stuff. This is back, a very interesting era for Marvel Comics, to be sure. But this is definitely going to be another one that I, again, it was on the list of stuff that I probably would not have checked out, but I have this in my hand now. I will be reading it, and more likely than not, I'm going to enjoy it, because that's how these things seem to turn out for me. Plus, I'm not reading any current Marvel stuff. I'm kind of tired of their nonsense. So these older books, even stuff that I normally would not want to get into, I'm really finding that I'm enjoying them more than I thought I would. So that's going to be a fun read. I'm going to really enjoy reading that one. And finally, I always seem to get an essential in my boxes. So this one is going to be Essential Thor Volume 5. I love the Essential books. This collects Thor number 196 to 220. Lovely newsprint books. I'm really enjoying the newsprint stuff right now, and lovely black and white, so you can see the art is just absolutely gorgeous on these things. I know a lot of people didn't like the Essentials because they were in black and white, but honestly, when you get black and white, you get to see more detail, I think, in some of this old artwork. It's just amazing stuff. The color, you don't have the color distracting you from anything, so it's really good stuff. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's awesome. Look at that. I love that stuff. So, unfortunately, I have this volume already, but that's fine. You know, it's fine. I've got over 50 Essential volumes, so naturally I'm going to get a repeat here and there. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. What I do with these is I might actually keep this one since it's newer than the one that's on my shelf right now. It's in better condition, so I'm going to keep this one. The other one, since it's a newsprint, I'm going to give it to my little boy, and it is going to become a coloring book for him. So that's the awesome thing about the Essentials is with a big newsprint, you can give them to a kid. They can color them, and they're not really catching on that you're trying to get them into comic books in a really sneaky sort of way. But that's the best way to do it. So this is, to recap, this is my new Marvelous box. Essential Thor Volume 5, Thunderbolts Classic, Epic Collection Iron Man War Games, and Fantastic Four Ultimate Collection Volume 1. Total cover price value of this box, again, I paid $30 total for it. It's $114.96. I'd say even with the one book that I already have, that's one heck of a value, and definitely worth it. So I'm going to wrap this up right now. So I do want to jump into this one right now. I'm going to be going to see Ready Player One later today with my girlfriend, so I want to reread this one. This is such a fun book. So I'm going to wrap this up. Once again, I'm going to put all the contact information for Marvelous Box in the description below. Definitely check them out. The people who put them out, the M6P, they're real nice people. Jared Mayo, Andy Kirby. They also have a podcast. It's a great, lighthearted, fun podcast. Facebook, Instagram, and see, even the cat likes reading comic books. So I do recommend it. So I'm going to wrap this up. Everybody have a good day, and yeah, if you haven't seen Ready Player One, it's playing right now. I think everybody should go see it. Good times. All right, have a good one.